Yeah, man. It's messed up out there, yo. There's a lot of beef going on in Toronto. I'm trying to tell y'all. There's something in the water. Last time I got up on this live, Haram 2K, it is 1:09 a.m. I'm on a late night ting right now. Thursday Music says there's jealousy in the water. That may be a fact, fam. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might have spiked the water in the Don River with some jealousy fucking serum that's out there just infecting the people them. There has been a rise in violent crimes going on in this city. There has been a sharp increase in carjackings. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing, even though the murder rate hasn't had a spike yet, we're definitely seeing a rise in violent crimes, people getting pushed into subways, stabbings at subways. Once again, salute and hold your head to NS, hopefully with a soon recovery. Niggas is hungry. Niggas is going crazy. Niggas is stressed. And when I say niggas, I don't mean black people. I mean just everybody in general. White niggas, Chinese niggas, Indian niggas. You know what I'm saying? Las Vegas says, do I blame the GTA game? If the GTA game is called Instagram or Snapchat, Vine, Facebook, MySpace, High Five, Twitter, if those are in the form of the GTA, you know what I'm saying, video game, not Greater Toronto area, you know what I'm saying, but Grand Theft Auto, then yeah, that's a big contributing factor to what we got going on over here. I see Jay Castro saying, I blame inflation on CERB. You know it's like $2 and almost 10 cents for a fucking gas, for a liter of gas in this bitch. It's like gas or food. And that's because there's a whole thing that's going on that I can't talk about on YouTube. Okay? But there's bombs and different things that are happening in different countries that are affecting our gas prices, that are pushing them into the fucking sky. Gas will soon be $3. Your pay hasn't gone up. CERB is done. CERB been done. The emergency something fund that they had afterwards, done. Okay? CERB went from 2 G's a month. Then they came with the other follow-up to CERB that cut down to maybe about a G and a little bit over a G a month, like $1,200 a month. And then they were like, all right, that one is done. We'll add another one, but you better have your shit right if you want that one. Done. And then you wonder why there's a motherfucking carjacking? The world is open. Everybody's outside, but everybody's broke. No matter how much we want to act like we're on Instagram balling the fuck out of control, we only show our best moments on Instagram. Nobody ever goes on Instagram and opens their pocket up and just shows an empty pocket. Yes, balling is my hobby. No. Unless you're trying to like do a joke. So now when you want to go to the club and meet some new girls because the world is open, you can't stunt like the way you want to. You can't drive the range over there. You know how much it costs to fill up the range now if you want to be a fake baller? Farthest more than the real ballers who are like, God damn, I got millions in the bank and it costs $2.10 to fill up my tank? Holy shit. And I'm rich. Imagine the fake ballers who are just still paying their car note off. You know what I'm saying? That are paying for the condo that they stunt in. It's not paid off. They can't just leave when they want and just get a tenant in there. No, they pay rent in that bitch. Fake stunting is not a fucking easy thing. Now you're going to tell me that while I'm fake stunting, that the price of everything went up? Holy. Fam, how am I supposed to flex dollar bills that I don't really have because it's my re-up money when I don't have enough for re-up? Can't do it. I'm going to have to take your shit. I'm not saying it's right, but that ends up being what ends up happening to a lot of people. They say, fuck it. Well, I'm not going to go work twice as hard. I'm already working hard. Give me your shit. Stop me when I'm wrong. Let me see what's going on in the comments here. We pay $2 for a half a liter, a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi. Facts. But when you work in a 9 to 5, and let's say they're paying you $18 an hour, while the gas went up, your boss wasn't like, you know what? Gas is expensive. I'm going to start paying you $18.50 an hour so you can cover your gas. The company didn't make more. How the fuck am I supposed to pay you more if the company ain't make? Actually, the company's making less. So farthest more than being able to afford to pay. This is the boss. To pay you what I usually pay you. And I'm telling you this from a boss perspective. Farthest more than being able to pay you what I usually pay you. Business for everybody is down. So, fuck a raise. I'm going to still have to owe you a little bit on what I usually pay you. Well, boss, how am I going to get to work? Take the train. Right? Haven Starling says, TTC is going to be hot this year. It's hot already. I'm not ashamed to. I've driven every fucking steering wheel, every car in this motherfucking world. And I take the TTC. You get in that bitch at 1:30 in the morning, it's an animal house. It's spooky. Okay? One of them Fenty heads will eat your face. Don't look them directly in the eyes. You know what I'm saying? Far less more than them pushing you off of fucking ledges and all kind of crazy shit. You know what that's a result of? Mental health issues. Some people who already had mental health issues that were never addressed, that have come to the point now when so much shit is not going in their fucking favor that they snap. Or some people who've been had mental health issues, who've been crazy, but now they're crazier. I say all that to say, whatever is happening with the crime rate in Toronto is going to get worse. Okay? If you thought, and I'm not trying to be Scary Simpson, Debbie Downer, okay? But if you thought 2005 was some hot shit, 2018 was some hot shit, wait for 2022. Fucking wait for 2025. That's gonna be some hot shit. I'm just calling it how I see it. Everything that we're going through has to come to a point of a climax. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to Malcolm Gladwell. I'm reading a book right now from him called The Tipping Point. I'm only in the beginning of it right now, so I'm not going to give you a full breakdown of how I feel about all of the concepts that he's breaking down. But one thing that he did speak about is the crime rate back in the early 90s in Brownsville, in Brooklyn, New York. And how at one point, these guys were dealing with 2,000 murders a year. If I'm not mistaken, something around 600,000 violent crimes per year in the whole of New York City. Just like ridiculous, crazy shit. Just people getting shot left and right every other day. Not every day, more than once a day. This is in the 90s. And then at a point in time, everything just dropped drastically. You know what I'm saying? The murder rates went from 2,000 in a year to like 800. The violent crimes went down to like less than half. And we have what we have now. A calmer New York, a gentrified New York, whatever you want to call it. But that wasn't the 90s chain snatching, watch what you do when you go on the subway, New York. And that's because they reached from, and this is just from what I've read so far in the book, okay? If y'all want to go pick it up, Audible, holler at him. Malcolm Gladwell. He said because they reached a tipping point. You know what I'm saying? And anything that reaches a tipping point, after that, then it goes back down. Then the trend changes. Whatever different factors, whether it's, being tough on crime, whether it's, creating more systems or gentrification, whatever the fucking reason is, it went back down. Right? We ain't felt enough pain yet. We ain't at that point yet. Like I said, I don't want to be the guy who's like, oh my God, it's going to be bad. Expect worse. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. But when you hear in a North American city, in a country, in the United States of America, no matter how many motherfuckers they got, we got 5 million, 6 million people in Toronto. Okay? Just a few million less than New York City. If they can do 2,000 in a year, and we were bitching about 100 in a year, then wait for the end of 2022. Wait for the end of 2023. And you will be wishing that we only had 100 murders in a year. Y'all be like, damn, 2019 was the shit. Heaven Sterling, it's going to be all right. Listen, I hope so too, fam. I hope so too. But from, I've been around for a minute and I've seen increases and declines. And then I started listening to that book and I said, fuck, that makes a lot of sense. Holy shit. It could happen. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean lie down, don't work towards a better way. You know what I'm saying? Strive for better. Because it doesn't start with everybody doing it all at once. It starts with the small seeds being planted and in the word being spread one person by one person and into more influential people to start a more positive mind state to keep us away or maybe change the trajectory of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I got a loud microphone. I call out ignorance on a regular basis. You know what I mean? When the man them are being stupid, I say it. You're being dumb. Both of these beefs that I talked about earlier, they're both dumb beefs. Don't get that wrong. Because I wouldn't give a fuck about none of these people if they weren't making music. No disrespect. If I know them personally from before, then that's fine. But I don't know anybody personally. I only know them because of this music shit. So when they do stupid shit that makes news, that gives us more clicks, that's them being dumb. I'm never going to deny that. And I'm never going to not call them out on it. However, knowing that and calling them out on that, and you guys knowing that, because I read the comments and the mentality that happens in the city, okay? A lot of the fuckery that I talk about, or a lot of the fuckery that goes on that we entertain, is also encouraged because the comments are like, this is what we like. Oh, this motherfucker is a smart person. This person is a bot popping up in the comments here. You gotta go. Ooh. Hold on. Bing. Right? So, as we keep on trying to spread one by one a different way of thinking, unlearning a lot of the fuckery, then maybe we can make a difference on what's going on out here and hopefully not have to see 500, 600, 800 murders in a year. Like, stabbings are on an all-time high. You feel me? Yeah, I seen somebody, some bot jump in the comment here. I had to fucking send that to the purgatory, fam. Don't worry, I'm quick with it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hold your head to everybody who's been dealing with a lot of trauma, who's been, who've lost people to any of the violence that's happened out here. Like I said, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but everybody just got to brace themselves. You know what I'm saying? And strive to do better.